Hey everybody, what's up? Hosh here. Welcome to another Killer Bee Guy adventure filmed on the Insta360 Adventure Cam. If you've never watched a 360 degree video before, you're the camera person. You can scroll left, right, up, down on your phone. You can move your phone around too. That'll give you some different angles, but use your fingers to go left, right, up, down, whatever you want to look at on your desktop or laptop. Do the same thing with your cursor, and finally, if you've got a VR headset, pop that puppy on, buckle up. It's Killer Bee time. Now, we're filming and uploading in 4K, so if your picture is blurry, poor quality, go to the gearbox in the corner of your screen and upgrade your quality settings. Get the best resolution you can get for what you have. All right, here we go.
So they're a deadly invasive species, and we're very pro-native. So we just simply gotta take care of it. I think if we can get our big blues on.
They're in there.
They're in there. Okay, I think we're ready to
Let's do it.
kind of start raising hell with them a little bit.
Let's do it.
I'm kind of wondering. I want to take a look out here and see if we need to put up caution tape. Might be a good idea. Don't you think?
Yeah, like just in front of the house here?
Yeah, I just don't want anybody, you know how it is, these guys. Hey, you want to grab these cameras and I'll start tying it off?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to see where I'm going to tie it off because I don't want anyone doing it.
All right, guys, thanks for being with us. And I know we're a little slow getting going here today, but it is what it is. So here's their front door. Now, can you all see that detritus there on the ground outside the front door? That's junk they don't want in the hive. That's everything from dead bees to dirt. Beehives are very fastidious. They don't allow for anything. You can't defecate in the hive. The queen doesn't mate in the hive. There's no sex, no bathroom. In there, they bring out the dead. Honey is amazing stuff because it's such a clean environment. The bees are clean. He's putting up the warning tape. We're gonna seal up their front door. This is what we do here. We're gonna seal up their front door, and then we are gonna cut the wall open on the inside, and we're gonna remove all that comb. Yeah. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I'll explain what Africanized honeybees are. Africanized honeybees, aka killer bees, were created in Brazil in 1957. They created a hybrid super bee. They're real disease resistant, impervious to cold, impervious to heat. But they're deadly. They didn't count on that. They kill people, they kill pets, they kill livestock, and they're an existential threat to our native bees. 4,000 species of native bees in North America, all at risk, in large part to honeybees and honeybee Africanization. Honeybees are not native to the Americas, and when they are not being kept, like the livestock they are classified as, they are feral, and feral honeybees are actually bad for ecosystems.
Wow, look at all that detritus.
Yeah,
that's like dead bees. That's all sorts of stuff. Because there is no graveyard in the hive. So this is our non-toxic spray adhesive that we're using to just make it so they can't come pouring out in the hole.
Now this is a very dangerous location for a hive to be. Their front door is right here, okay? So they've got to cross this line every time they're going into the house, these people. Very, very dangerous. Because all it takes is, you know, the wrong perfume on the wrong day and the bee bomb goes off.
And you never know what that day is or what caused it or anything else.
And we're in a neighborhood, look how close everything is in together, and they'll sting up a block. They don't care. Now,
they don't know fences and boundaries.
And, you know, we don't know when people are allergic. And you don't have to be allergic for these bees to kill you. They will cover you. Now, 500 stings is a rattlesnake bite. And of course, you know, when they do autopsies on people that have been stung to death, they'll find thousands of stingers in people.
And in their lungs.
Yeah. So that wall is effectively full of, if there's 100,000 bees in there, do the math. 500 stings is a rattlesnake. It's a wall full of rattlesnake venom. And the difference between these is, you know, rattlesnakes stay on the ground. These things fly. So you gotta get how dangerous this is. Now, these are not African honeybees. They are Africanized honeybees.
Huge difference.
We have smug beekeepers from Africa constantly coming on and saying, yeah, well, we deal with them. You don't deal with these. You deal with African honeybees. These are not African honeybees. They are Africanized honeybees. There's something about that genetic mashup between European and African DNA in honeybees that just makes them crazy.
Okay, we'll let them go up for a second. We gotta knock some of these down before we do it.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Well, you got spray adhesive over here. All right. I'm gonna knock some down. So before we get in there and cut that wall out, we're gonna get rid of some of these bees on the outside. They have been very aggressive. We've been doing bees all through October this year, guys. Very, very aggressive hives.
Yeah, go ahead and knock some of them down. So he's using,
I gotta get my big blues.
Using the oh yeah, definitely get a big blues on. Holy shit. So, of course, this is our non-toxic spray adhesive, guys. This is not a DIY channel. Do not try this shit at home, you guys. They're deadly. So, our big goal right now and right here was to prevent the guard bees from emitting the pheromone so they would come out and attack en masse. All right? So, that's working pretty good because all we have right now are bees laden with pollen. They got pollen all over the hind legs, and they're coming back from the field, and they're not pouring out to attack. These guys are out working in the field. During the day, with any old normal hive, you've got about 5,000 bees out working in the field. And where you see them going in there, that's the loading dock. That's the airport, not the city. That's all that is. So our big goal before we go inside is to knock down as many of these remnant bees, which are already remnant bees coming back from foraging, from working actually. They're out working. This knocks them down to the ground. They can't fly around. Awesome. No threat if they're on the ground crawling around, and the ants get them. Great, right? So we just want to make sure that any aggressive ones, because there's going to be a lot of activity out here, and that's why I put the police tape up so that nobody would walk over. People see our fire truck and they're learning that to stay away, essentially. Because if they see our fire truck on a job with police tape up, you best stay away. And the bees are bad too.
Yeah, now what does the spray glue do?
Well, it's actually a brilliant, some genius came up with this one. Oh, wait a minute, that was me. Anyway, what it does is it's non-toxic. It's made to use in your house for arts and crafts, right? You know, it's don't try this at home, not a DIY channel. If I got to thinking years ago that if I spray, you know, it's obvious if I spray poison around in the air, it's illegal for one thing, and it's also not good for anybody. And so I got to thinking, well, I don't care if they're dead or not, I just don't want them flying around. So I use this non-toxic spray adhesive, sticks their wings together, they fall to the ground, and the ants get them. If they can't fly around, glory hallelujah, right? So that was the whole point of that. But we're going to spend a few minutes doing this, knocking them down so they can't fly around or torture the whole neighborhood before we go in, because once we're inside, we're going to be inside for a while, and we can't have any of these aggressive, if there are any aggressive. We really did a good job of sealing them in. The ones inside are wondering what the hell happened, and they're not going to be very happy when we go in and we're going to lock ourselves in with them, Killer Bee Nation.
Yeah, and they're kind of pouring out of that back door there.
Oh shit, could you caulk that up, please?
Yeah.
So they have a back door over there, and they're just like your house. They will use one door that they really like. That's this door here. I wanted to make sure also they didn't have any other doors along here, which they don't. But they had a place on the inside of the garage you might have seen a crack at the bottom from where that wall we're going to take out. And they are crawling out of there now because this door is shut. And they're going like, what the hell happened? So we're going to go inside then. I'm having Hosh caulk that up just because the garage door is still open. And they're going to go out, come right back over here, and try to go back in their front door. That's what they know. So then we're going to go inside and take our spade bit, drill some holes and cut some drywall, guys, and get into it. This is really working well. I think it's time. I think we can go inside.
Yeah. Okay.
I really do. And once we get away, the attack, any pheromone that's on our suits won't be a problem. And they're going to be wondering, you know, what the hell is going on here. Well, I'm sure we'll be in and out of that garage door a bit. I don't like it, but there's just no way around it. The big old hives in these neighborhoods like this drive us nuts because, well, they're big old hives in a neighborhood. And that's about it. All right, let's go ahead and get in here and get on it. Woo. All right, guys. Oh, boy. Now, first order of the day, Hosh. We got to take some of this stuff down. Oh, come on. All right, we're going to be doing a little bit of manipulating, moving stuff around. So stick with us, Killer Bee Nation. A little bit of shenanigans here. I'm going to get stuff all set up so that when we get down on it, it'll be pretty straightforward.
All right, are we ready to close this door?
Take one more look outside, please.
Yeah.
I just want to, you know how it is. I get nervous about these damn things because they don't care about my feelings. Oh, you know what? Would you bring in the shed light?
It's in.
Thank you. Now I gotta find a plug-in for this damn thing. Here we go. Alright, we've got this lamp, so we're going to move it out of the way and plug this in. Stick with us, Killer Bee Nation. We're getting ready for war. Getting ready for it.
Ready?
Yeah, how to look outside.
Good, good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and close her down. How are my knees looking, everyone? Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Alright, could you get that shed light, please? And we've got a couple more things to move here. They have their own caulk gun, of course. Oh, come on. Do we have a Phillips head to take this down?
No. No. You gotta get one of them.
All right, well, at least we're not into it yet.
Right?
You know, of course, right? All right, well, you guys are with us for the shenanigans, that's for sure. So, where we're doing this is right about here. Could you please bring that thermal back in also? Bring the thermal back in.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure where the studs are. And stick with us, Killer Bee Nation. I just got to finish getting this set up here. We usually do a lot of this stuff before we turn on the cameras, etc. But I don't know, just have you guys along for the day. What the hell? All right. Because I am going to. Good, thank you. Okay, we may as well close that now. See, what I have to do, guys, is make sure with the thermal here where the studs are that we're going to be cutting between. That's where we're going to be doing that. So now I'm letting this thermal initialize. And yeah, okay, thank you. Of course, we're going to take those down. Awesome. Then we're going to spread out our tarp and make sure of what the hell we're doing. Kind of a big deal here, guys. And we have no idea if there's going to be a lot of brood or honey or what. We just don't know. As you guys have seen, it just doesn't make any sense. But we're going to not make any sense. Awesome, thank you. Okay. Where the hell is it? Right along here. Stick with us, guys. Right along here. Okay. And it's right to the right of that. Right. Okay. Right there. Okay, very good. I think I'm ready for it. You want to grab that camera and we'll... Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm going to cut a pretty good section, guys, and hope... I'm going to drill a hole and then show you guys what I mean. And if the bees come pouring out, well, then I'll know where I am. I might be on the wrong side of the stud here, but I don't know. So you guys are going to be with us in a minute. Just hang tight. I got to find out where the hive is. And I think I'm on the wrong side of the stud, which is just fine. Host is going to close the door. We're back in the middle, back in the mix here, guys. I actually hope it rains.
Me too. That would be helpful.
That would be helpful. With those remnant bees out there, it would be very helpful if it rains. Quad. Get it? Quad rains. Anyway, the old answer. I'm dating myself now because no one else will. So I just drilled a hole here. Nada. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of the stud. I can feel there's a stud right there and nothing there. Watch this, guys. Now we'll see if we get bees or not. Yep, look at that already. See them come pouring out? There they come. Yep, that's it. So we know where the hive is, and it's all the way up there for sure. We're gonna take this out in sections, guys. With that one hole, now it should be on 18-inch centers, something like that. So I'm gonna try to find out where the stud is. I'm in comb, I can feel comb, yeah, there's honey there. So they're gonna be coming out of here also. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to make a straight line down and drill another hole here, and then I'm gonna sawzall this whole thing out. This is just a huge one, guys. And I don't know if I'm in the right spot here or not. Okay, I'm in the 2x there. There we go. And that was about where they were coming out here, right? Where they're little, yeah, here they come. Here they come, they're pouring out. Okay, we got that sawzall. And once again, I'm gonna cut shallow, like I always do with this type of stuff, because it makes me nervous about electrical crap. So, here we go, guys. Something close. It's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Time for it, guys. Here we go. Do we have a pry bar?
Yes.
I don't think we need it.
You need it?
Nope. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Well, very interesting. Ah, I am totally shocked. Well, I usually am. Okay, so it's up here. The whole thing is from there down. They're coming and going from down there.
What's that, a full iteration?
This here?
Yeah, is that or just fallen comb?
I don't know. Well, this old fallen comb, but I don't know what this pipe is. Oh.
It's a spigot.
Oh, that's right. It's the water spigot. Yep. So here's the beginning of it. Wow, huh? And now I gotta get the ladder over here and go up. So I got my 2x there and it's all the way over there. So I am going to, I think I just got stung in the back.
Did you?
Yeah. Okay, there's where that ends up. So just for reference. Okay, so that's where that, 2x, that's where that is. All right, well, big hive. It's going to be 6 feet here. So they were coming in down there and crawling up all that way, right, to make their hive from there. It's just amazing. I've seen them crawl quite distant, 6 feet, 8 feet even. You'd think that their home would be right behind their front door. Not necessarily. Definitely not every time. Now, I want to show everybody this too. This is kind of what I'm excited about. They're starting to come to the light bulb here, guys, like I said. Yeah. See that? All right, so now I'm going to bring this ladder over there and make 3 more cuts, and then we're cutting bone, guys. Wow, huh? Big old thing. And the hive is big too. All right, already. I am going to do some more spade bit. Let's see if I go that way up. Oh, logistical. I might want to put that light up here.
You need it?
I might put that light up here.
Here.
No, I gotta get this one. I'm gonna fall. There we go. Boy, they sure are covering it too, aren't they? Okay, there shouldn't be any electrical up here. I'll give it a try. Next time this will go all the way up. Alright. Well, I think I'm pretty close there, actually.
Yeah.
Could you hand me that sawzall? Thank you. What we got on? We got the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
Big one, guys.
What happened?
You get stung? Yeah. I got the unusual shirts on too. These guys are aggressive.
I know, dude. Well, it's like me yesterday, getting stung up. I was totally armored yesterday.
Little bastard. Jesus, God. Well, I'll make my biceps look better. Fuck. I mean, these guys can be so aggressive. They'll sting right through the suits, obviously.
And we gotta get you some of those arm gators.
Oh yeah, the gator like what you have, yeah. Damn these bees. Goddamn things. Oofda. I'm gonna do the last work. Wow, guys. Damn, they're aggressive. You know what makes me want to do is crack that door and go make sure everything's okay outside before we open this up.
Yeah.
So I think we should do that. Take it straight. Is there one out there?
Yeah, there is.
All right, could you go crack that door? And if you can stop it, I don't know if that's open all the way or not. I just want to go do a quick look. Good. Stay there. Okay, looking good. Hold on.
Yeah, you like it?
Yep, go ahead and close it. Yep. There's just too many. Oh, you little fuckers! How are they getting me through my usual shirt and everything? It's just like.
I know, dude. It's been bad.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I just don't care about my feelings.
Not at all.
They're horrible little creatures.
We unalive every hive we find. Never relocate.
God, no, why would you? First of all, why would you relocate a deadly invasive species?
Why would you relocate any invasive species?
No, none.
Yeah. We don't believe in honeybee relocation. We
Hell.
believe in feral honeybee extermination at every turn, whether they're European or African.
And it really boils down to native versus
Yeah, they're not
invasive.
native. They're not native.
They don't
They're
belong
invasive.
here.
And these bees are invasive to planet Earth. They're not, there's nowhere to put these bees. They're biotrash.
Well put. Bio trash. Good name for a band. Fun band, huh? Bio trash. Just in case, so I can see their hole down here. And this happens all the time where someone drilled a hole for an electrical or a water or a gas line, and they don't poke around it. And never ever do. And the bees get in, and that's just what happens every single time. We see it all the time. All right, I'm not so good at my working completely. Now, all right, if I get that far with it, then I can finish it off. So, God darn it, why don't they care about how I feel? All right, guys. In the wood. There we go. Oh yeah, one more cut should get us into the goodies. Oh, the battery looks like it might be on its last legs. This is going to be interesting. Now I'm going to make that last cut and pull that down. And oh boy, guys, we're going to expose the whole 9 yards. I think I went a little bit narrow there, but that's all right. We'll scrape it all out. Yeah, I did. Oh, come on. All right. I think I went narrow, but hard to gauge. Oh, we need tubs.
Okay.
Yeah, we need, well, boy, we got beautiful comb. Holy cow, guys. Comb and pollen. So that's beautiful pollen on one side and capped comb on the other. That's pure honey from a neighborhood here. So we got, I'm going to start doing, because that'll be for Vikings, right? So what's
Okay. Yeah.
in here. But when we can get this cap all the way, there we go. Oh, got honey in it. So, I just want to catch so it don't hit the deck. Like he said, when the one hit the deck. Okay, just like we figured old hive. Look at how dark that is, and that's all brood. What in the hell? All right, once again, Killer Bee Nation. European honeybees would never be laying eggs this time of year. Wouldn't be happening. They would be storing up honey for the winter. Now this is honey up here. This is capped honey. And this is all brood. This is all babies here. That is okay.
They're asking us to move the light back.
The light back down?
Yeah,
Okay.
they can't see.
Okay, very good. Hold on, guys.
We will.
We've got a lot of honey here. Place for that. Here we go. Wow, look at that, guys. I'm going to grab that 360 also. Can you reach up there and grab it? 360? You got to. Long arms of the long arms of the
Just gotta put it somewhere.
Yeah, and you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this garbage can over and use it for a light stand. And maybe a 360 stand while we're at it. What do you think? There we go.
Okay.
Put that up there too?
Yeah.
Well, huh? Hold tight, guys. We got wardrobe issues. No, we don't. We better not. Damn it. It means I'm getting stung. No, I don't like it. Oh, so mean to me. Wow, huh? All right, let me see if I can pull some more of that out of there. I'm trying to get this exposed without dropping any of it, so you guys can see how beautiful it is. Gotta get my putty knife. Where the hell that went? There we go. Big hive, guys. Old hive. So the older comb, you see this how like light this is? This is nice light wax. This is old black, dark wax. The older the comb and the darker the comb, the more used it's been, literally. And so each one of these little cells that you see in a hive, in a comb, is a candy jar for bees, quite literally. And they will fill that thing up dozens of times, hundreds of times. Oh boy, here we go. We're getting a hell of a chunk here. Look at this. Okay, this is fucking bees. That's all brood. This is all honey. See that? Yeah. And then that's all honey. So they're doing this, and I hate it when they do this, because it just mixes things up. Do we have a brood thing?
Not yet.
Okay, how about just maybe one of those tubs?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Because I'm going to have to cut this up stick with us, Killer Bee Nation. I'm going to have to cut this. You see, there is, he's just going to get one of the tubs up. These are actually drone cells where the males are born, and that shouldn't be happening, especially because in the fall, in a normal, quote-unquote hive, a European hive for sure, they would they would kick all the drones out to starve. They wouldn't be having more drone babies. They wouldn't be doing it. It's just not how it works. And this is for brood, okay. So I'm gonna, since we're in an enclosed location like this and not under a great deal of threat, I'm gonna try to make this all as pretty as possible for us. So when we get it back to the kitchen, it'll be easier to deal with.
Yeah, now smoke doesn't work on Africanized honeybees.
Wish it did. Wish it did.
What smoke does, and people think smoke is like Nag Champa or something, that it calms them and they all go into a meditative cooperative state. Smoke actually gives the honeybees anxiety. They think there's a forest fire.
Yeah, that's literally it, yeah.
And then on a European hive, the beekeeper will go in and rob the hive while everybody's packing their bags.
That's literally what
with Africanized honeybees, that same smoke will drive them nuts. So I've read several accounts of other beekeepers as well, saying, hey, when they're doing Africanized honeybee removals, they don't use smoke. It has the opposite effect.
Yeah. I mean, you know, this is life and death for us, and if it worked, I'd use it. Put it that way, right? So this is beautiful. I just got to see what's on the other side of it. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice when we take our time a little bit.
Light on the subject.
Oh, there! Wow, look at that. Beautiful, huh? This thing weighs about 15 pounds.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
It's a beautiful thing. I just have
and
to
the
make
honey's
sure.
good too. What?
But the honey, thank you. But how does the comb look?
So how many years? How old do you think this hive is?
To build that much, 3 to 5.
Yeah. Now they have no natural predator. These bees are apex.
You're looking at it.
We're it. We are it. That we are the only thing
And we're in a
managing
bee
this
suit, we're in a very
population.
good one.
Right, of course.
We're dead as anybody.
And it is common for us to get stung through the suit on these things.
Little fuckers, they don't care about me.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Check this out, guys. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful words fill my mind as I compose this song. Look at this. So this is a door. This is perfect. See the bees coming and going through that little hole? That's a door. And that way they wouldn't have to go around all around the end. They could just scoot through. That's a beautiful chunk of comb right there. And with the weather the way it is, I think we're getting a lot of this back to the ranch, back to the commercial kitchen. Okay, let's cut some
We
more
sell
comb.
the honey at killerbguy.com.
KillerBeeGuy.com, you guys. So they gather up around the light bulb over there.
Look at this.
I'm really happy that they're already in defeated mode. Because, like I say over and over, and you guys have heard me say it, in any war, there comes a point where one side is defeated or there's a truce. Well, there's never a truce with these guys. Now, people may think there's a truce if they're requeening or just didn't get killed on that one, but it's not. All right, they're misreading it. The bee still won because if you're requeening, you're still supporting an invasive species. All right, so you can't win. The only way you can win with an invasive species is to kill it. Yeah, that's one of the smartest things I've said in a couple days.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm trying to get this up there so you guys can see the extent of it, because it's just really phenomenal. Like National Geographic shit right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just the vast amount of knowledge on TikTok is blowing my mind today. Fucking idiots.
Okay, you guys on TikTok need to move out of your mother's basement. She called me and said she's sick and tired of your lazy ass sitting in the armchair.
I am losing my hope for humanity by the second on here. Every one of these comments coming through.
Are they geniuses?
Oh my God. Well, they just know more than us.
Well, of course they should. They've been doing it for 20 minutes.
Right?
Oh, look at that. Now see, there it is, guys. That's what I wanted to show you.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Wow, look at this, guys. Look at this. So that fire block, I don't know why.
What the hell's it doing up there?
I don't know why that's up there. We knew they built off the fire block. And I don't know why that fire block is so high up.
That's ridiculous.
So I envisioned this. I knew this was behind this wall, but I didn't imagine it would be this high. Incredible.
Well, the fire block's normally about halfway.
Of course.
To stop the fire.
To stop the fire. This is encouraging the fire.
Well, it's
Come on up a little higher.
We try to encourage. We try to be positive.
Good.
This garage is gonna, okay, you guys I know are watching Inside Sally, etc. You're gonna need to hose this down when there are no more bees. Happens every time. Happens every time. It'll be a good excuse to clean the floor of the garage with hot water, so. But, you know, like I always say, thank goodness honey is water soluble, or we'd really be screwed if you had to mix up thinner every time to get rid of it. Holy cow, that would be a nightmare. So, of course, what I'm doing now is just gonna scrape this down into the Viking bucket. Yeah. Then, I'm actually gonna have to go outside and make sure everything's okay. You gotta keep an eye on everything, you know. But they've calmed down a lot in here, which is really awesome. You notice they're not even really flying around. Like I was saying before, there comes a point in any war where one side is defeated or there's a truce. Never a truce with these things. Never, never, never. For one thing, even if you're dead, there's no truce. They will keep stinging your corpse. All right, your corpse.
Wow.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
So before we go any further, I think we should crack that door and
Check on the remnants?
check on the remnants.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start handing you, or I'll just, you know what, I can bring a bucket up there.
Yeah.
This is beautiful comb.
Yeah.
Beautiful comb.
A bin, by the looks of
I
it.
think a bin, yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Get ready. So I'm gonna put this up here, and we can bring that other ladder over. There's another ladder there.
Sounds good.
Then we're gonna take everyone and shop back the bees by the light bulb, because I promised. Oh joy.
Right? Well, let me look at the light bulb. Let's look at it.
Oh, there's only 80 of them on it. Okay, never mind. That's lame as hell.
No, they're all over here.
They're all over on our light bulb.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Okay, could you crack that, please, and I'll crawl out and see what's going on out there.
You bet. Yeah, I'm gonna set this down.
Okay, you can put the 360 down. You can take them. They like to go for a walk.
They love to push the button. All right, everybody, come on, we're pushing the button.
Oh, you're pushing my buttons.
Yes, let's do it.
That's a full 6 feet of comb there, dude.
Oh, I know.
Good. All right. perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Good.
Yeah, even
Yeah,
the-
you didn't even need to.
I spray adhesive, but there's a big bunch of remnants.
Good.
So go ahead and close that and we'll get to work.
Okay.
Get to twerk.
All right, come on, kids. Let's push that button again.
All right, we're gonna. Did you want to grab that ladder and put it over here?
Boy, it's a lot of ladder, Reed. I don't know if I can handle it. Here, let me give you this. Here, let me hand you this a second.
All right. I'm gonna get this. I gotta can't forget our drill. This is a drill. This is only a drill. Good. Okay. Anyway. All right. Am I handling the camera?
Yeah, please.
Right now. Host is gonna bring a ladder so he can get you your stingers neck deep in in honeycomb. This is amazing, guys. Full on healthy hive, never been touched, and not to be a threat anymore. Now this one hive will put out up to 30 hives a year. Yeah, 30. I used to watch my own hive when I used to have. Oh yeah, I used to keep bees. Yes, I did. Before I realized that they were native. I'm very pro-native. I thought they were native until I realized they weren't. And I changed how I thought instead of trying to change the world of the facts. So, here, you want this?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I want to find a good place to put this light.
Hang it from here. It's got a metal hanger thing on it. Yeah, somewhere.
Put it on the bottom?
You can't see, I don't know, maybe the top. No. Nothing really. Not gonna work.
No.
I don't want it falling, it is a rigid. So, anyway. So, swarming, yeah, this one hive, it's not just the immediate danger that this hive poses.
Nah, that's no good.
Yeah, I'll put it over there, yeah, here, hand me that, and I'll hand you this, and we'll handy, dandy, dandy, dandy. Here you go. All right, so they're on this light big time, guys. Now, we gotta make room. Make sure everybody can see what the hell we're doing. We got that much fun. Alright, how's that? Now I think I can still reach and...
All right, I gotta get the 360.
Oh yeah, yep.
And I guess we're probably good to put it up there.
Yeah, I'll put it back up here again.
Hold on.
Yeah, I got a spot right for it. I got a spot right for 360.
Here you go.
Alright, there we go. Boy, manipulating all the stuff so you guys can hang with us, guys. Who else is so accommodating?
The we go to for you.
Who else is so
For you, so
accommodating?
you can insult
Oh,
us on
accommodating.
TikTok.
Yeah, and I suppose you'd like ice with that, wouldn't you, ma'am? Anyway,
Here.
so I can still put my beautiful comb in there. So now we're gonna start cutting. Where am I here?
How many bees do you think are in here? 100K?
Yeah, there were 100K in here, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You know what? I think I can get this whole thing out of here in one piece.
Now it's true, if you replace the queen, you replace the genetics of the hive. But
Yep.
all you've done with your noble efforts is replace a deadly invasive species with a destructive invasive species.
That's right.
There's no reason to relocate feral honeybees. They're bad for ecosystems.
Woohoo!
See, yeah, nice.
That's some treasure right there.
They didn't evolve here. They don't belong here.
Nope.
They inbreed the native plants and they compete with native bees for resources. This hive right here, the amount of resources that this hive collects in 1 month can rear 33,000 native bees.
That's right.
What you are looking at when you look at this hive and you think, oh, delicious honey. No, this is nectar that should be out in the ecosystem. This is pollen that should be out in the ecosystem that would feed and sustain native bees.
They hoard it.
They hoard it in this hive from a 3-mile radius and starve out the natives.
So if you could keep bees in your backyard and not let them go anywhere else, well, then it wouldn't be such an issue. It'd be like keeping goats. It basically boils down to non-native versus invasive. Now, once again, we're always up against this battle with people and their stupid romance with honeybees. All right, this is always what we're up against. If we were talking about the snakes in Florida and we killed 100 a day, everybody'd be applauding us, right? Well, that's not happening because it's the same idea, though. These are invasive. Invasive species have never benefited the native environment they've invaded. Got that?
And Lori on TikTok, we just explained that they're not, even if they were European honeybees are not harmless. European honeybees negatively
harmless to who?
impact.
Harmless to who?
Right.
I mean, just because they aren't trying to kill you, does that mean they're harmless? They compete with native pollinators. They take nectar from the mouths of babes. Quite literally, actually.
Yeah. They're stealing nectar from native bees.
From native bees' babies.
And native bees are not European honeybees unless you're in Europe.
Or Asia or Africa. Yep.
Yeah, help you, those of you who think that European honeybees are native to America.
They're not.
Right.
No, they were brought here, right? 1600s. Oh man, is that brood? No, that's honey.
Yeah. The first European honeybee colony arrived in Jamestown in 1622. Now, in 1572, in Brazil, European honeybees were introduced, but they've never been very good in South America, which is why they created these bees. Brazil wanted to get in on the honey business. They wanted to become an exporter of honey. European bees were for shit in the South American jungles, and so they created Africanized honeybees to do the work.
Brood. We got brood already. I can't believe how much brood these things are putting on.
We don't look for the queen.
No.
We only need the queen if we're relocating. We're exterminating.
She's collateral damage. Okay, the queen is like the heart and soul of the matter. And the analogy I use with, human beings is, if your heart is outside of your body and separate from your body, can it live? No, of course not. It's screwed. It's going to die. Same thing with the queen. She can't go just start a new hive somewhere. She has to have the rest of the quote-unquote body to do anything. So she can't do it on her own. Nor can any of the bees that are left over from a removal. The remnant bees, like you've heard me say 1,000 times, are like an amputated limb. And they can't do anything on their own. They need... A hive is an actual body. It's just we see it differently because, it's the way we see things. And they're a body where the individual cells can fly 3 miles away, all right, to get what they need for the hive, nectar, to steal actually from the native pollinators. Did you know that there are too many honeybees in Europe now, of all damn things? Horrifying, right? I mean, what the hell? That's where they're from. Yeah, well, overdoing it. I know, it's if you had 4 billion goats and there was no room for deer in this hemisphere, in the Americas. Well, there'd be too many goats. Well, that's what's happening in Europe right now, and it's quite a problem because honeybees, other bees that don't make honey, they're still native pollinators and are needed for the ecosystem, but they don't make honey. Okay, so what good are they? Well, guess what? Without our diversity, the biodiversity, we're screwed too, so we're just kind of cutting our own throats at that point.
Yeah, and the difference between native and non-native bees, I'll give you a clue. In the Americas, both north, central, and south, if you find stinging honeybees, they're invasive.
Yep, all of them. Now, stingless honeybees, okay, that's an interesting one, because in Central America and Northern South America, there is a stingless honeybee. They can't sting, they can bite, and they don't produce much honey, and it's in very convoluted combs, and it was never going to be an agricultural crop. And they are almost extinct now because of these. Once again, an invasive species has never benefited the native environment they've invaded, ever. And dispelling the myths about honeybees is really difficult. We actually get death threats, so calm down, you guys. And I answer comments every day. If you think I don't, and I will block your ass, I don't give a shit.
So they have replaced all feral European honeybee hives in Arizona. They have replaced all feral European honeybee hives in the Southwest. They are in the process of replacing feral European honeybee hives in the Southeast. They will move north. They are taking over. And there's nothing we can do to stop it.
No.
Especially us. Especially us. We're so impotent when it comes to this
so
problem.
inadequate.
So
Inadequate.
we just we're here in Cochise County. That's it. That's where we work.
Yeah. That's it. This is where we operate. And we're so busy. It's ridiculous. Do you remember at the beginning of the vid, I told you guys the average number of killer beehive removals just in Tucson every year is 10,000? Huh. You know, there's no shortage of these things, and they aren't going away. Why defend them? Why defend an invasive species?
There's too many.
Too many of them.
Too many.
All right, I'm coming down and gonna start cutting from down here because we got brood, dude.
Yeah, man.
We got brood, dude.
Good. And the brood isn't garbage. The brood is food for my chickens. Yellowest yolks this side of the Mississippi.
Damn right it is. Mm-hmm. It's larvae. It's larvae.
Killer bees have been recorded in every single one of the lower 48 states.
Oh, yeah.
At some point. It's just a question of saturation rates.
Yep.
And time is honey. It's coming. It's coming.
Now we rely on our information from other beekeepers, exterminators, etc., from around the country. And the reason we have to do that is there is no entity of any governmental or anything else keeping track of the spread of Africanized honeybees anymore. There is no one. There are no statistics. Okay? It's just and mainly because the people, they've given up. I mean, it's a done deal. Like the labs in Tucson won't even take, what's going on here? Won't even take samples anymore. Unless you want to pay the thousands of dollars to have your damn bees tested, they're just going to say are Africanized anyway. You guys want to have some fun? Look up. You remember the old Monster Quest? You remember that old show? It was History Channel, Monster Quest. They're always looking for, Sasquatch and shit like that, and it was hilarious. Well, they called me up 15 years ago or so and said, we want to do a show about killer bees. And I paused and I said, I'm going to show you real monsters. You've got to make sure nobody's allergic, all the camera people, blah, blah, blah. And so, almost got the cameraman killed on that one, actually. And they came up, and the whole premise of that show, it was called Giant Killer Bees, if you want to look it up. And the whole premise of that show, look at this. It's Eugene.
If Lois were only here.
It's Eugene.
Yes, Lois would love it.
Lois would love it.
Here, put it on and look up at the camera.
Lois, if you're watching, it's Eugene from 3 Trailers Down. You know, Gene Simmons, yeah, he's the rock and roller. I have my tongue out for polka music, golly. Anyway.
She'll love it. We'll send her that.
Yeah, we'll send her just that.
That's awesome. Yeah, they're in Florida. Are you kidding me? Florida?
Oh
the
my
Southeast
God.
has blown up this year like crazy. This was the year that the Southeast hit 100% saturation.
Yep.
They're all over the place in Florida. Now, I know you see people relocating in Florida.
Oh, it's so stupid.
And we beg them not to. We plead with them.
Why? I mean,
I'm pleading.
Jesus God.
If you're in Florida, stop relocating.
You know, in Florida, it'd be like going to the ocean and getting some water and pouring it right next to where you got it. I mean, there's plenty of it. Okay? You got a lot of ocean out there. There's too many invasive species in Florida. First of all, why the Sam hell are you going to add to it? Why are you going to help invasive species in Florida? We're back to the snakes again, right? So those damn snakes...
It's always back to the snakes.
It's always back to the snakes with me.
With humanity.
Well, that's true. Oh, yeah, you're right. I get it. Oh, Adam and Eve shit going on there, huh? Yeah. So anyway, Jesus crying out loud. You know, pythons, okay. Pythons and boa constrictors and shit like that in the Florida Everglades, destroying the Florida Everglades. Feral hogs, destroying properties in and environmental habitat in Texas, just destroying it. We've had invites from people to come hunt hogs in Texas. It's too hot in Texas. I don't know, maybe we'll go one of these days. Anyway, there's just too many of them, and they get huge, and they eat everything, and they kill everything. Well, even though these guys are small and don't seem like they're really big, we're myopic, and to nature, they're huge. Okay, to the native environment, they're big. These things are huge because they're such hoarders. All of this honey that we got out of here should have been for native bees' babies. You've just taken them taking the food out of babies' mouths. How dare you? It is the nectar of the gods, only if it's given to who, you know, to native bees. So a lot of native bees, for instance, in Tucson, there are no more bumblebees in Tucson because of Africanized honeybees. Did you hear that? Yeah. There's no defending this shit, okay? It's just ridiculous. I don't know, we keep having to explain ourselves, and I'm gonna anyway, so tough shit, because, you know, there's always new eyes on the subject, and that's all fine and dandy, but it's just native versus invasive, and non-native, well, you know, you got cows, you got horses, you got, you know, chihuahuas and shit. But
they're kept. They're not running feral through national forests.
You can keep them in your backyard.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen these things on the top of the Chiricahua Mountains.
Oh yeah.
Not halfway up, on the top at 10,000
okay,
feet.
on that then, the Monster Quest thing. All right, look it up. Giant killer bees. The whole premise of that show, 15 years ago, was to dispel the myth that killer bees cannot live where it's cold. So we went, they flew me to Vegas. They flew me to Flagstaff. We went up to the top of mountains. I saw Dennis, my buddy up there, the beekeeper up in Flagstaff, wonderful guy. Dennis, if you're watching, love you, man. We went, he had hives, wild hives up at 14,000 feet. And we gathered hives from everywhere where it gets down to 30 below. No, and then the History Channel paid the labs in Tucson, because that's the only way they were going to do it. They aren't doing it for free anymore. Thousands of dollars to test, but it's a TV show. So they paid to have genetic testing done on all the samples from wherever we went for that show. And all of them, not 90%, not 70%, not 60%, 100% of all the samples we sent back to the labs in Tucson were Africanized, no matter where they came from. Just the way it is. Look it up. I don't give a shit. It's like 2015. All right, History Channel, Monster Quest, Giant Killer Bees. This is going really well, except for that incredible mess, of course, but that happens, you know.
Yeah.
I think we should crack the, open the door, actually, since the bees are all pretty much done.
Well, they're hanging out here. Most of the hive.
Yeah, most of the hives here and outside. I want to show everybody the remnants outside also.
Yeah, look at all this, guys.
And I want to rinse off a little bit. Geez, I feel like I've been swimming in it.
Right? Look at this.
Stinging in the rain. Amazing, huh? Yeah, they certainly have calmed the hell down, haven't they?
Yeah.
So the next step is to, as usual, we're going to have Hosh get in there and scrub some nubbins.
Well, if we can vacuum up those bees.
Oh yeah, well, we'll vacuum them up too, or just hose them out. We'll hose them out and we'll wash them on the driveway. Something. Well, of bees here, once we get this open, I can see what's going on.
Okay.
But then he's going to put the automotive undercoating on there. And the main thing with a job like this is to seal their front door, which we've already done, so no new bees can ever get in. And so that's what we're going to do. We're also going to make it very unattractive for any new future infestations. But, you know, honestly, I don't think we need to do that, because if we close that up down there, they're never coming back. And we closed that up with the pulp down there.
Yeah.
So they're never coming back.
Right.
The bees. So I don't think we actually need to undercoat it.
No, but do we want to vacuum it or what?
I'm gonna check this.
You know all the fans really want to see. For some reason.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're lighting up.
Wow, this is really working well, guys. Okay, vacuum. Here we go.
Let's do
I
it.
gotta grab my little ladder. Where is it? Over here. Oh. Well, I guess we're vacuuming them.
Yeah, I don't think you need the ladder.
No, I was thinking the light bulb.
Right.
There's 8 of them up there.
No.
That ain't no fun. Is there a plug-in over there, Host? Because we definitely need a plug-in.
Well, we got an extension cord.
Well, we are going to need it apparently.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're not going to vacuum up very easy because they're soaked with honey.
Right. So what do you want to do?
I'd rather hose them out, but I don't see a hoser by golly.
Right.
Well, shit. Well, right now you guys just clean up. I mean, is anybody, you know.
You want to sign off?
Yeah, you guys have seen us do this 1,000 times. Anybody got any thoughts or questions before we sign off, guys? We love you guys. I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We're in Sierra Vista, Cochise County, big old hive in a wall of a shed. Yeah, don't leave them, guys. Go to killerbeeguy.com and get some honey. Anybody have last parting thoughts for us?
The door is open. Will they just fly away?
No. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Remnant bees, the ones you just saw outside.
I mean, well, look, do you see them
Are
flying away?
Are those flying away? Where are they flying to?
Look, where, tell us where they're going.
Yeah, or look out here. There's no honey out here. Oh,
Do tell. Where are they going to escape to? What?
None.
Like I said, it's a Zen monastery out there.
It's at the Zen monastery. All right, guys. Well, host, do you have anything to say about bees and garages?
Oh yeah, you know I do.
Yeah, I bet you do. Let me get that 360 over. Or you want to come on over here?
I'm gonna come on.
You come on down.
All right, gang. Listen, here in Arizona, 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives are killer bees. Don't quarter honeybees in Arizona. They're Africanized. They will hurt you. If they don't kill you, they will hurt you. And if you have a small dog, they'll kill it. That's a given. I can't tell you how many dogs I've seen these things kill.
Oh, we take them out of yards every year.
It's constant.
Yeah.
With the dogs.
They just killed that dog in Douglas. Almost killed that 7-year-old girl.
Well, right. They'll go after your kids. They'll kill your kids. They'll kill your dog. They're terrible, and there's no reason to relocate these things. Feral honeybees, whether they're European or Africanized, have nothing to do with your crops, and they're causing environmental problems. They inbreed native plants. They compete with native bees for resources. They're a blight. They are pestilence. Get rid of them. If you're in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll come do the deed. Anywhere else in the U.S., you got to understand honeybee Africanization is on the rise in all the lower 48 states. You can't trust feral honeybees anymore, and you don't need to. Always exterminate a feral honeybee hive. Never relocate a feral honeybee hive. Things will improve if you follow this. Things will improve. We'll see a resurgence amongst native bees. We need that biodiversity in America amongst plants and bees and native pollinators. We'll see you guys on the next job.
Love you guys. Thanks for coming along with us. Beautiful day in the Wild West. Who knows? We might see you in 20 minutes. I don't know. We got to check and see if
But
anybody
we're not going to
comes.
bring you with us on the cleanup because if you do, then there's only two hands.
Yeah, and we got to get cleaned up.
We
to
got to
save
get
people
this
there.
cleaned up.
And
It's a
also, we got
mess.
to, if we have another actual job, we got to save the batteries in the camera. And it's because I feel like it.
Yeah,
so
we
there.
just don't- we're done.
Anyway,
We're done talking.
love you guys. We'll see you next time. You want to see cleanup? We have 1,000 bids out there with cleanup. Don't worry about it. Wow, that was massive. Jeez,
Yeah.
Friday.
It's amazing. I really thought you were cutting too high on that, and lo and behold, you
It was
weren't.
all up there. It's just
Amazing.
unbelievable. Isn't it?
Amazing.
Okay, that's where they all are. All right, I think
Somebody said that wasn't a fire block for destruction.
well, I've never seen fire block up that far. Jesus. How weird. I'm going to see if I can hose off it.